Some people quietly dread their birthday. Not in an obvious way. They still reply to the messages. They still smile when someone says, "Happy birthday." But inside, something about the day feels uncomfortable, and they can't always explain why. Birthdays are supposed to feel good, a small celebration of being alive. Another year older, another year experienced. But for some people, birthdays don't feel like celebrations. They feel more like a checkpoint. And checkpoints have a strange habit. They make you look at where you are and where you thought you would be. When we are children, birthdays are simple. Cake, gifts, attention. The day feels exciting because time feels like something we are gaining. Another year older means growing up, moving forward. But something changes quietly as we get older. No one announces it. It just happens. At some point, a birthday stops feeling like progress and starts feeling like measurement. Because a birthday is not just a celebration, it is also a marker. Another year has passed. Another year of choices. Another year where some plans worked out and some didn't. And that naturally brings a question many people try not to ask themselves too often. Am I where I thought I would be by now? For some people, that question arrives quietly. Maybe when someone asks their age. Maybe when they see the number on the candles. Or maybe later that night, when the messages slow down and the day becomes quiet again. Because birthdays have a strange habit. They invite comparison. Not with other people, but with the version of ourselves we once imagined. And sometimes, that comparison is uncomfortable. There is another strange thing about birthdays. Attention. People reach out. Messages appear from friends, relatives, even people you haven't spoken to in months. And when someone already feels uncertain about their direction in life, that attention can feel heavier than expected. Because celebration quietly assumes happiness, even when life feels more complicated than that. So some people learn to keep their birthday small. They don't mention it much. They avoid big celebrations. Sometimes they even hope people forget. Not because they dislike being alive, but because birthdays have a way of bringing time into focus. And time can ask questions we are not always ready to answer. So when someone says they don't really care about their birthday, sometimes it isn't indifference. Sometimes it's reflection. If you enjoy exploring these quiet patterns in human behavior, consider subscribing. There are many more of them than we notice.